Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of
Well,
Inside the Brains podcast.
not gonna do a better intro. Hold on. Welcome to Inside the Brain. This is a show where we take a look inside Nick's memory game show center game show called Brain Search. Get a hand for Dex, Fampy, and Neko. Woo!
Hey, it's me, Nostalgia. I make videos of commercials because those are the things that are most overlooked when coming to Nickelodeon and other media.
Hey everyone, Vampy Ken here, or Dominic. I do Mario Party stuff and also game show stuff.
From the world, my name is Dexter. I do game shows, I do reactions, and I upload like I said, Brain Search too, and something from Nostalgia that came all to my brain. So today's episode, we're gonna talk about the beginning of how. No. Today we're gonna talk about the first level of Brain Search, level 1. It's one of my favorite levels ever. It consists of for digital puzzle. You gotta test your things quickly, and then you have to answer the get button to lock in your answers. And the people with the most scores move on to level 2. But we're gonna talk about the things that this level has and memories around it. So let's get started, shall we?
So I did want to say this for those who did not notice last week, I had no audio, so me and Nickel talked about level 1, but it was absent, so we're not going to talk about level 1 the entire time because we're just going to be repeating ourselves.
Yeah, we're just going to cut to the chase. We're going to be succinct. So the first thing I want to talk about is like Jeff's intros. Jeff has great intros for level 1. They're like, hey, look at me, I got a ginormous head, or I don't really have a giant head, I just play one on TV.
Hey guys, my head is so big.
How big
is it?
It's so big I don't have dreams. I have movies.
And then I have my screen on there. There is another one I want to show. Because I'm streaming this, I can show my screen. Another one of my favorites. You probably won't be able to hear it. You'll hear the audio though, probably.
Yeah, I can hear you right now. It's perfectly clear.
I've never noticed this before. I can see everything from up here. Where's my house? Anyway, this first level's full of visual puzzles that are going to test your ability to see things quickly.
Okay, what are you going to say about the thing about the line that you remember?
Oh, it's the one where he's like, I never noticed. I can see everything up here. There's my house.
That's very.
AKA the second episode that we found in the Discord.
That's kind of like the saving grace of 125 too.
Yeah, what sucks is like What sucks is like some episodes they just cut out the intros and just like did the instructions.
Yeah, go for it. Like 135, 133.
It's not as awkward as a bunch of other edits though. One edit that's kind of awkward but not too significant is like 119. They're like, okay, we're starting things off with a 10-point puzzle. But
some things aren't bad. Like 138 will be like, I'm ready to kick things off with a 10-point puzzle. How about you? Like at least he does the intro line.
Same thing happened with 119.
One of the best is the first standard episode. You know what giant heads are great for? Catching slime. Who wants to get slimed?
The one thing I didn't like is that literally 102 and 104, which were filmed, not the same day, but like they were pretty much just mirrored intros. Like they're the same damn thing. Like
and speaking of edits, like in 123, like oh my god, I hated this part. Like on the 40-point puzzle, they're supposed to show the however,
we're gonna
like really quick and then show that.
We're gonna talk about the puzzles in a little bit, but I have to say, Jeff
I'm just talking about the edit
interstitials. He really talks to the contestants pretty well. He has some funny lines between them. Can you share a few, Fampy?
I want a second, but I just wanted to show how similar the other two were. Here's what the two intros were. 102. What do you know? Those giant head vitamins have finally paid off. And then 104. Well, it looks like taking those giant head vitamins have paid off. Like, you're really using the same intro, like, when you only
Can you please be more original?
You produced 3 episodes. Come on.
And then, okay, now, now let's get into the actual puzzles. There are so
Yeah, I was
many
gonna-
great puzzles
I
to
was
choose
gonna-
from there. Whether you have to find which Jeff ate the giant food, whether you had to know
No, it wasn't that good to
numbers were
me.
on the hot dogs, or which digit was missing out of the cards, or even which haircut he failed to receive. There's just so many.
Yeah, it's too hard to decide. Like for me, the best are either the Flying Jeff and Ski, the Penguins. I tried to remember the one with the haircut, the ones I really like. I tried the snowboarding race. I found it really entertaining when they go like downhill and then they smash to each other, go running
Mhm.
around. Oh my god, so freaking hilarious.
Some of my
And-
favorites are the 4 Jeffs, and then there's for season 1, there's also the 9 squares. There's the brain search dancers and the Olympic swimmers. Those are really cool.
For me, my personal opinion, Olympic swimmers have found that nothing special happens. Just pay attention to the swimmers and that's it. Who gets first and that's it. There's nothing too much for it. And for Jeffs, I found it like really overrated, overused, and like found it like pretty basic and too easy. I prefer like 100-point puzzle. They are like in the middle, but not too hard. Just in the middle. That's not like cruel and unusual
most
or
of the
too
time-
easy to win.
I think it was like 4 Jeffs. It felt easy because I'm looking at my list. I think apparently the hardest ones, technically in stats, were the ones in the forest.
Like it goes like different.
Yeah, but,
like, the animation is confusing.
125 also had, I think, was the hardest standard one according to stats because only 3 people got it right.
Oh, I thought it
But
was
also
4.
looking back,
I
let's
mean,
talk about the.
sorry,
I want to.
when I watched the footage, I think for the first time, I ended up getting the puzzle wrong because I got 3. Even though I kept pausing the
Aw.
video and it gave me 3.
Here's a bit of interesting trivia. They made a more difficult variation of this puzzle, that being the frogs, which is one of the statistically the
Oh,
lowest
no.
scoring.
No, that puzzle. Why? Like I'm very good at it, but still, it's barely
It's-
cruel
It
and
was
unusual.
only 5 out of 18 correct responders.
Like that's so hard to get it right. It goes like too fast. But not the worst as the. Sorry if I get like flack for this. Mouse mates. I find it like really confusing to pay attention to where the mouse is going, and then like, oh my god, no! I always failed that one. Except I'm getting a lot better by. I used to hate that puzzle, but not like right now. For
107's
me,
version
by
was really
default, I
easy.
hate is
That's- but the-
frogs.
But do you know what the difficult
Monster
puzzle is for me though?
Monster Bed.
Less
There you
less
go.
than 1 on average got that right. It was 3 out of 24.
I guess what I need to do to get it
It's not
much
bad.
easier is just like pay attention to the eye color of each monster and pay attention to the location. That's
No,
what I
the
do.
eyes
right.
can be the same color, but the shapes are different too. That's what really throws me off.
Just pay attention to the shapes. I guess that's what I do.
Can you
and
believe there were 2
location.
stumpers with that puzzle? I can.
Yeah,
121 and 139.
Oh, Dex, guess what? In stats, I want to bring this up, like we did last time. So, the 3 easiest puzzles, at least in stats, for season 1 were the lockers,
Yeah,
sheep,
counting
per-
sheep.
sheep, Adam, don't interact,
And
dance moves.
Dancer is just too easy. Pay
It
attention
was
once
5,
he's doing
5,
it. That's
6,
it.
so.
Yeah.
Then,
Cameron, what the hell?
and then
but one of the
sorry, the
Hey, Allie,
hardest
what the hell?
ones- The hardest ones in stats that had less than 2, phone call, somehow. The most someone got right was 3, and that was 134.
Oh, yeah.
The
I don't
cam-
like phone call because of that reason.
The cam prank, which, I mean, that makes sense unless you're 110.
It was like too fast. No, like too slow. I meant.
and then there
Not even talk.
Penguins people sucked at. Branding iron, I understand. Pie face people sucked at.
Yeah. And speaking of puzzles, one of my favorites is paint balloons. Oh my god. I love like
that was a cool
people
puzzle, but they
bash in the
redesigned the character
faces.
for 136 for no reason.
how they redesign it looks kind of the same.
Now I think we should talk
And speaking-
about how they answer.
No, I'm
There's,
not
like,
done.
some-
I'm not done. So like for paint balloons, I love like getting revenge for someone. It reminds me of people in school. I can just throw paint balloons. That's a cool senior prank.
I mean, it's
Mhm.
better
Or
than
whatever.
egg people.
Yeah, that's more
Now.
disgusting. I hate X.
Now let's talk about some of the weirdest answers in level 1. There were some times where people got number happy. Either they missed the button the first time or had a late reaction to the first
Yeah.
attempt at it. But some people just didn't know what they were thinking. I'm going to give a couple examples. Jocelyn,
Like 139, Spencer too. Like, what the hell? Where do you get those numbers? Don't you pay attention what you're doing? That's more than 3 digits. Where do you get those numbers from?
I mean, if he typed
Like,
in
come
the
on.
phone, I mean, if he typed in the phone number, I actually would have given him credit. I actually would have given him some form of credit.
well, but Samantha
Yeah.
and Gabe put the 4 digits and they weren't allowed.
Yeah, just pay
I saw
attention
almost
what
did
you're
the same thing,
hearing.
but omitted the 1, so she technically did answer with 3 digits.
Yeah, law. And anything but that. Another one is Drew 7878. Like, where you get that from? Come on.
But later on, we get an even dumber answer. 0.
0? Where's the
Twice.
0 for?
Twice.
Where's the basement? The basement, where is it?
No, that also
And
happened with Jocelyn on the gumballs.
There
There's
was
no
0
0 in there.
anywhere.
Bruh. I tried to remember another one. One
No, the
from
honor-
141.
No, the honor for
141.
season one.
Jonathan?
The honor for
Oh my
season
god,
one.
Jonathan.
Sorry. The honor for season 1 though goes to Giovanni.
He was the
0,
only
8,
player to get
64,
shut out for that season.
64?
And then
Come on,
8.
dude. You're better than that.
Okay, hold on. The 8 I can kind of understand because there was 8 jumps between all the snowboarders, so I understand
you
it
can-
kind of.
4 plus 3 plus 4?
4 plus 2 plus 2.
Yeah. And 64, he made number happy. I don't get that. What was the other one?
A similar. But then there was also the times where they tried to put it back, but it didn't work. Like Cody with 26.
He's
Chanel.
freaking up. Chanel.
Oh yeah, Chanel. She struggled badly. She played everything.
They're
Oh.
like, oh my god, I fucked it up. I messed it up. I want to do it again. Ugh. Oh my god.
Then there were also some times
Try.
where they. What was another really dumb answer that's worth mentioning
Oh,
here?
141, Jonathan, on the 40 points. And maybe on the pie face too by Brianna.
They had
That
the
was
pie
like
face.
12.
They 4 wasn't anywhere. He put 2, 2, 4, 4, 2, 8.
Let me check on 141 because I don't really remember.
What sucks though is, speaking of 141, is they ruined the frickin' roller coaster puzzle.
It's one
Yeah,
of my
they put
favorite
a hill
puzzles, but
instead of a
like,
loop.
it fucked it up. Yeah, that hail. I hate it. But still,
It's like,
one of my
it's
favorite
like they
puzzles
made this
ever.
extra episode to fool with the contestants. It was just their personal enjoyment.
Yeah.
And then they
Brianna
complained
and
'cause it was
Pieface got
educational.
1256.
What did Dom
And
say?
for
I said, and then they
For
ruined
what?
it because they added the episode of Hell anyway.
And
yeah, still one of the worst episodes
incidentally,
for
that
me.
same episode, they plugged their names in the bus puzzle.
Scott, Clay, who else? Janice. What are the other names? I can't remember. David.
Oh, but
People for Walker Fraser.
there's
So
some-
fun fact for
there
you.
were some barely missed answers. Like Francesca and Epiphany had similar problems with those big number puzzles. They added another digit to the end of what would otherwise be correct, for the pie face and hot dog puzzle, respectively.
Yeah. And speaking of puzzles that y'all we are talking about, is there any puzzles that y'all hate? Not including the difficult ones or just enjoyment
I'm not
by
sure.
default.
I hated how people kept getting the sandwich puzzle wrong.
The sandwich or like it's just like can be tricky because makes sense because it doesn't go like
It's
5
already
plus
at
4,
one
just
piece.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then they don't add another one. Just add in your brain and that's it.
Yeah.
I used to fail that puzzle.
And then there's that weird
Okay.
one-time puzzle with the arrows. The animation of
Oh.
that looked really weird.
The
Also,
Jeffs,
also I
the
used
Circle
once.
Ranch,
Yeah, I said one time.
Brandon Aaron. I hate that puzzle. So confusing. The Brandon Iron. I'm literally like Christina 121. I don't know if it's sideways, upside down. I don't know, just it's freaking confusing.
There are also puzzles where it's not just difficult in the content themselves, it's difficult because you have to answer quickly. Most egregious puzzles of this are missing number, largest number.
Oh, I hate that one.
Yeah, I will say this. I
I
brought
don't
this
like
up in my review. For 109, Wave didn't get cheated. He had 7 seconds to enter the answer. So he technically
had enough
robbed
time.
himself.
Yeah, he robbed himself. Like he wasn't. He was.
Well, the thing is,
too busy
109,
paying
they don't.
attention to the
Jeff
numbers.
doesn't say every number between. I mean, and he doesn't say take a look at these numbers.
Probably did. It was just edited out. No one
No.
errors.
Yeah,
That's-
that's why Wade fucked up.
Then there was also missing numbers. Largest numbers also hard to get your answer because there's literally so many of those. But the good news is you have to answer one single digit instead of putting all 5 in. And if you were to
Yeah,
put
because it
all
would
5
be
in, I'd
headache.
give you at least 4 extra seconds.
It would be headache because, like, imagine if there's no 1, 2, 3, you just go like 6, 6, 6, 7, or 6, 9, 9, 9. You know the deal. It was, oh my god, that would be hating the puzzle more, but it's still a bad puzzle.
Okay, we're
After all,
like 16
there's no time
minutes
for it.
in. I guess we can move on to season 2, unless anyone wants to bring anything up for season 1.
I was gonna mention more
just sometimes
puzzles.
level 1 gets edited a lot, such that some puzzles are missing. And for example, 120, 126, and 132 are missing the 40 pointer.
Yeah, that's one. Like, I prefer seeing episodes with 40 pointers. Just for me, it feels kind of rushed and feels like kind of lame if they don't include all the puzzles together.
Yeah.
And I put those episodes slow.
127 and 128 had no 50 pointer. Hence why.
They got the high scores.
Yeah. Hence why he said like Randy didn't get a perfect score of 200.
Yeah,
And
freaking
then-
wiki. I guess it had to do with the reason that one of the puzzles wasn't working. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Do you eat fried chicken like the breast?
Yeah.
Or it's gotta be boneless?
I don't mind.
I got 2 pieces from. You want instead of a chicken quesadilla? Do you want that from? I can heat it up I can cook it in an air fryer.
Yeah, I'll have
It's
it.
from Cracker Barrel.
I'll have it in a little bit.
Okay, I'll heat it up for you later.
so one of those theories might be true.
Sorry about that. I had
And
to
let's
mic
move
for a
on.
second.
Let's move on to season 2 then.
Wait. Oh, I had a thing to bring up before I got interrupted.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because 121.
Take your time.
37 had 8 out of 30. I brought this up in my collab. Race actually asked Austin this. She said, during the 30-point puzzle, one, I forget who it was. She said one of the game pods was not working,
Mm-hmm.
so they had to omit the puzzle because to make it more fair for everyone.
Okay, now.
Yeah. For the season 2. Let's move
Sorry, I
on to
guess
the
the
best
final
puzzle
thing
for
was-
y'all.
I'm a little disappointed that like Jeff never brought up like Remy and Sienna or Persona One getting perfect scores.
Yeah, it happened in season 2 with Johnson. I don't know who else
then
he didn't mention.
I could do one more. Now we're going to go into season 2, and I have to say there's so many
finally.
puzzles that were reincarnated. Like the elevator puzzle became the bungee jump puzzle. The suspect puzzle became the boys puzzle, and then the
But less worse.
missing number became the 8 cards became the SpongeBob cards.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
You
And
like those
what are
reincarnations?
puzzles? Huh?
You like when it's reincarnated like that?
I mean,
Mid.
songs is kind of like ringtones, or there's something similar to ringtones.
I
like
think
the
songs is a little bit easier because it has more variety in the audios.
I don't think it's that good for me.
But
And
I know, but
yeah.
this is. But then they made this level easier to fail the edit because they omitted the 40-point puzzle.
Yeah, and do you realize that most of the puzzles are too easy as heck? There's not like any difficult besides the bury a treasure or Ferris wheel, or maybe the chin-ups, or I can't even think of a hard puzzle.
The other
But 90% of the
Hard puzzle
puzzles
is
are
probably
easy.
the ball drop.
that was
but I
only
figured
No,
out
but it's not
it's-
that hard. Just
The first,
just
it's
trace your
basically the
finger.
first slant that goes down.
yeah, that was the only,
No, just
that was
trace your
only used
finger, and then
twice.
you're good.
I mean, that puzzle was
Treasure
only
Finger.
used twice, and it was cursed because neither episode had a winner.
Yeah.
I mean, season 1 had more cursed ones. They had School of Fish, they had Sheep, Branding Iron, Pie Face.
Missing number.
Oh,
Yeah, missing number 2.
Yeah, and for season 2, I guess the only puzzles I kind of hate. I still say the treasure hunt because sometimes I get confused by the directions.
Yes, and they give
Not
you
very good at
few
directions.
seconds to answer.
Yet the only time more than one person got this puzzle right was in 213, where 2 got it right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 206.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult.
206. Everyone got.
Everyone,
shit out.
nobody got it.
Most of them picked 4
Only
instead.
Tyler and Corinne answer on time. No, never mind. They
I
got
remember what
shut
Jeff
out.
says in that
Time
episode.
over.
I think I remember. Let's see who got it
What?
right. Nobody got it right. Tyler and Corinne didn't get their answers in on time, and everyone else put 4, which was not the correct answer.
God damn. Jeff being so
But
rude.
there was one time where they all picked the same wrong answer, but that's in the next season.
I mean, I picked the
Can't
same
remember
wrong
which
answer too,
episode
so
was.
I might that. Yeah, and I'll just recollect there were 3 puzzles I had significantly lower odds. He Loves Me, which blame 214. Hey, I need you to count.
It's just difficult.
Hey, I need you to count 4 of these flowers in 5 seconds, while the biggest one is the correct answer.
It's just bullshit. I
And
don't
keep
get
in
it.
mind
I
the
don't like that
past 2
puzzle.
puzzles were already had BS timers.
Time overs. Yeah, time overs. Yeah.
Then
And one puzzle I hate too much is the Ferris wheel. I don't know how you guys get it, but like when it goes like faster, like the third speed, it makes me confused, and
always like
the
a
wheel
100
just
pointer, too.
disappears.
It's almost always like the 100 pointer.
there was
That's hard. There's a reason for that.
You
Then
know
there
what
was
a
a-
bunch of people sucked at?
that's basically the
The
same
exam.
thing as Pie Face.
Yeah, and then
No, Pie
Treasure
Face
Hunt-
too easy.
Treasure Hunt has the least average with 1. As I brought up. Okay, I need to talk about timers real quick. So there were a couple that made sense. Like some of the UFOs, it's like you had a decent amount of time to answer, like 5 seconds or something. I'm just gonna read these. So on my list, I have on my timers thing, I have green, which is decent amount of time, so 6 seconds or more. Yellow is 3.5. Red is 3. So we have Laser Swords in 201, which is 3.5 seconds. We have 213's photo booth.
Which is 2 seconds for the
We have
remember.
the first puzzle in the Nick Stars 5,
God.
which is the boys.
And then there's
So the 2 worst examples are 204's eye exam and 226's laser sword. 3 seconds.
That's bullshit time. They don't give it.
seriously
That's why Kathy and Isaac will move on.
they had to cover up
I
their
mean,
mistake by
Isaac.
removing that interstitial. They're like, I didn't get that. Clearly, it still showed. Thankfully, they fixed it for 235.
Yeah, 217. Everyone like 5 people got it right. I also have to
Yeah, because it was easy. Just count it out. It was most of them. One of them
eye
was
exam
yeah.
on like every episode with the exception of 210. And I guess
Someone
215.
someone ran out of time.
Yeah, it was more than 2.
How they ran out of time besides 204? Just that's just to the
It had someone
yeah,
with
the
a
letter
timer too. It was like 4
Then there was
seconds.
yeah.
There were also some pretty interesting puzzles, like which kid did not turn into a monster, or the Jeff Witch, which had multiple versions. They're like,
Jeff Witch is
ingredients,
basic.
which ingredient did I not use, or how many pieces of bread did I use?
Yeah. And speaking of puzzle, what's your favorite puzzle in season 2? I was waiting for that. For me, it's either juggling, water slides, eye exam, the treasure hunt. Sorry for saying that. Ball drop is good for me.
I'm
The
gonna get
worst for
flack, but I
me-
love the Ferris wheel puzzle.
That's fair.
Well,
That's fair. So
yeah,
I
I
will
get
say
it.
this: the 3 easiest puzzles were rock paper
Rock,
scissors.
paper, scissors. Yeah.
Yeah. Juggling. Oh wait, I think I did the math wrong on that. That might actually not be correct. Juggle, in which the only person, not including the Nick Stars one, the only person to fail was Skylar and Sean.
The
Yeah,
last
and then
episode.
there was is no passing up there?
The skateboard.
It's close. It's close. It has like an average of like 4.6. Skateboard is also close. Monster Trucks would have had it perfect, but Malik ran out of time.
Yeah, just what the hell? That's why he's in the jerk club, because he sucks.
You know what? Do you want to talk about dumb answers for season
sure.
2 now? Because there's a good chunk.
Yeah, I just want to
There's
say
barely dumb answers. What I know, what I remember.
I want to say
Hold on a second.
Oh, Jeremy, I don't know if he's watching my stream or not. Oh yeah, he is. Hello. Kept searching for your
He
podcast.
sent a-
Wait, hold on.
He sent a list.
My headphones just died. God dang it.
Okay, let me see what oh, Jeremy's in my chat. I kept searching for your podcast on YouTube, but I forgot you moved to Twitch as well. Yep. Yeah, he posted his. He's watching the Twitch stream.
Okay, now
That's
talk
interesting.
about some really dumb answers for season 2.
There's barely any. My number's 219, 213, or 20.
Dumb answers. I think the most egregious is probably the twins episode. Brian understandably got number happy, but one of the blue twins, I think it was Jasmine, put 6 instead.
Just what the
because
hell? Where
there
you
were-
got that from?
Presumably
And
because 6
skydiving, both
rooms was
twins
the
got
most.
8.
Hey Jade, you put 6. You're not stupid. Brian put 11. You're canceled.
What the hell? I don't get it.
Well, a similar thing happened with Avery, but he was a lot more polite.
Oh, well. And then
Oh,
for
and
20
also-
points, it happened again.
8.
It's skydiving.
Okay,
8? Where you got that from?
let me think of another. There was some. Let me think of another weird. Was another dumb answer for
219 on 100 points on the
Yes.
watermelon.
1334. What was that all about?
Where? What puzzle? What points?
The freeze tag for 211.
The answer was 2.
Where you got 1, 3, 3, 4? Where? It's too easy.
The people being
How you
defensive-
frick that up?
I don't know.
Just so
I'm not
ridiculous.
complaining about freeze tag, and yet 228 had one person getting it right.
Come on, how you failed
Oh.
that one? That
We need
one
a-
was too easy.
Oh,
Just pay attention.
we need a-
Pay attention who
Corday
you
somehow
tagged.
put
Which person doesn't
Corday
get
somehow-
tagged?
Corday somehow put 10 in 220. I think he meant to put 1030 or something. I don't know.
I think on maybe 219, Megan got 13 and Niall 7. Where he got that?
They answered too
Get
early,
from?
that's why. Same thing with Rosita for the flower puzzle.
Was that
And the-
really a dumb answer that we forgot to include?
I'm looking at Jeremy's list. Ferris wheel is the worst, while treasure hunt is S tier.
That's literally me. Nickel will be the opposite.
Let me look at his list. S tier stuff's fine. A is fine. B. I'm looking at a couple of these. Watermelon's in C.
I think I should edit my tire list real quick.
Watermelon's in
Mine is
C.
kind of terrible. Just, oh my god.
F tier, he has bungee jumping. And he has the songs.
Yeah, I can
Uh,
get it. It's not that enjoyable.
Is the
Thank
Wait a
you,
minute.
Jeremy. He said it's 219. Who cares?
Yeah, 219 is mid. Nobody cares about that episode. It's very forgettable.
Okay.
The
I thought
times
it
two
was
cursed.
something else.
This is how terrible it looks. Not terrible, but I can
Oh,
edit
yeah,
this
for
out.
second.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Worst of the worst. Bobby Noise Courtney, yeah. Beehives,
not that bad.
okay. Pigeon pattern, yeah, I get it.
Originally, I was gonna edit it out, but I didn't have time to it for me.
What was another pretty interesting puzzle? Oh, wait. I have an interesting story for the Nick celebs that we forgot to bring up. For one of the puzzles, they were like, Miranda, do you think Jerry got it? Nope. I'm just kidding. But then they were the only ones who got it because pretty much everyone else put the 4 digits instead of 3.
Just like, oh my god, is that on 131 or what episode is it?
131.
131.
I got it.
Yeah,
One
like
sec.
pay attention. Like, in the say it's not fair. Yes, it's fair. Just don't pay
The
attention.
next
That's it.
episode
It's
has an
fair.
Hold on.
It was fair.
Where is it?
It was
do-
fair. Don't
you
complain,
doing?
bitch.
Oh, I got it. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to bring up. I'll share my screen for this because we didn't bring this up. There's a
On.
ton of memorable things for this episode.
Interstitials.
Well, let me,
Ugh.
a couple of things. Hold on. It's being laggy, so hold on.
Yay, you're plugging our new friend.
YouTube. Hey, the music is hype. Let's
All right.
We're gonna show the next
Jerry,
episode
check it
too.
out.
This way. Who thinks they got
Who
it
thinks
right?
they got it right?
I got it right, Jeff. JJ knows
JJ
he got
knows
it
he
right.
got it
Let's
right.
see.
Let's see if he's right.
No service?
Ah!
What were the last three
That's the only saving
digits
grace
of the
about
number
That
I
puzzle
dialed?
sucks.
Grace calls his mom.
Miranda,
Yeah?
do you think that Jerry got this one right?
No.
No.
Just kidding.
Oh boy.
Boy.
All right, let's see what the
boy.
correct answer is.
Yes!
There it is. 8, 5, 7. All right, let's see who got it right. Oh, Jerry and Miranda, I finally showing off the brains.
Yes, it's fair. You don't pay attention.
Now let's see that
Actually, JJ and
next episode because it
Victoria
has a
weren't paying close
an
enough
equally
attention 'cause I
iconic
said
moment, but for a different
three
reason.
digits.
Yeah. Snowboarding race. It's
Winner.
harder than the SAT.
So, how many jumps did the winner do? Pencils down.
This
Down.
episode have the best interstitials of all brain surge, Dom.
I didn't like
Interstitials? What's that again?
Nat, how you feeling like you did? I mean, you need
Explain for him.
And then the best one. And then this one.
Oh, the camp ring. Legendary puzzle.
Interstitials are bits between the puzzles.
Oh, like when when Jeff is talking to the contestants, like intermissions.
Which can did I shake up?
Sorry, I'm not.
This was on Nick.com,
Marty
by the
fan.
way.
Can I just say that is virtually impossible to figure out?
So Victoria, in other words, you think you did well?
Yeah, definitely. Exactly what I meant by that.
Jeff, I typed in 1, 2,
I
3,
want-
4.
So you have a
We
1 in
covered all
4
the
chance of
bases.
getting it
So
right.
I definitely got it.
And then Adam says he's a dumbass.
Let's see
He
what
puts
the
it as a
correct
joke.
answer is.
Don't you know what joke means, Adam? Hope he's
Now
not
let's.
watching this.
Yep, we're getting into the next episode because we have two iconic moments. You gotta include this.
The 9
Yeah,
square, yeah, the
that's-
9 square, isn't it?
You gotta include that swimsuit one. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I love swimsuit
I like
modeling. That's one of my favorite puzzles.
This has
I love how he models in the music.
I wonder what it'll be
Yeah.
like after a 20
After a 20-point puzzle. Take a look.
Good music.
Okay, we got.
I'm about to show
The music
off
is climbing. Let's
latest
dance.
in
Everybody
swimwear.
dance.
Pay attention to each swimsuit I model.
I'm not gonna lie. This is
Here's
one of
the
the.
first
This is one of the really cool puzzles.
Yeah.
Here's the second one.
Can we just agree that this music
this
is
one
one
the
of the
third
best
one.
music on Brain Search?
Yes.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
finally, the fourth.
It's kind of hard to notice. It's
Which of these swimsuits was I not wearing?
Because of the colors on the stripe.
It's green dots instead of the flowers.
Yeah.
And that's Steve's shirt. Listen,
All right, could you do me a favor? Could you take a step to your left and show me your best swimsuit modeling pose?
Look at him go. Look at him go.
There it is.
Look at him go.
That is the
Ladies,
crowd
calm down.
pleaser. Let's see what the correct answer is.
Because everybody loves my shine.
Okay, now we know where
What do
we
you
need to go.
expect? He's a guy.
And then we have the best part of the episode. This is like the thing I remember the most about this.
and as a kid,
Yeah.
Which number was in the square?
Never
I
watched
hit?
that episode as a kid, but still memorable.
I remember seeing
It's
the
on-
part of this.
All right, Alex. How do you think you
Nicktoons.
did? You had no points going into this, 100 points on the line.
Oh, no. Dude, I think I lost
Dude, I think
it.
I
Don't you
lost it.
understand?
Don't you
This
understand
is
what's
not right for me.
right for me?
I've lost all these
Like, that's
questions.
these questions.
I put in 9 because I'm clueless.
All right, well, you know what? We're
No.
going to find out.
Oh, I think it's right. If you don't get it, then
I thought that woman making talking as a
All
woman's
right,
voice.
guys, here it comes.
As a kid.
Let's see what the correct answer is. 100 points on the line.
Please no. I didn't get it.
Oh my god, how
Let's
That is
see who
just
got it
crazy.
right.
dang it.
Nathan
Nice.
That rocked. That really rocked.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the interstitials with the celebrity episodes are easily the best out of the whole series.
Yeah. Speaking of interstitials, like one thing I love about level 1 is just put your eye to your camera, put your ear to the camera. It just amuses me and it makes me laugh. I just love
Sometimes
doing
I make
that.
some jokes
Feel
with the
disgusting,
contestants
but
too. They're
still.
like, Arnell, if you had a time travel watch, what would you do?
I will go back and
Redo that homework assignment.
yeah, and when the bell fell down in front of the girls. Yeah, you wanna redo on that one? Yes.
But there were a bunch of episodes where they had up to 5 interstitials out of the 6
108 being the
removed.
best.
Yeah, it's the best example. Yeah, I love kind of like he talks to other contestants. That barely happens. Same thing happened with 305, but that's another day. But yeah, it barely happens. I wish Jebs has more interaction with most of the contestants. You know.
Yeah, that's the main issue I guess I had with the Tony Hawk episode. Like, I put it in C tier because I think it's like a co-host episode, but it felt like, okay, I just want to say I don't hate
They
Tony
would-
Hawk. I think he's a good guy, but my issue was
It's
I
to
feel like
edit it out.
they did him dirty because like they rarely kind of like rarely speak in the episode. Like, why him? But the other co-hosts were fine. Those were
Let's think about it. Would they actively rush an episode if they had a celebrity guest?
Hmm.
Would they?
I don't think. I think aside from, I guess for celebrities, I think aside from a couple instances like 131, level 2, the one puzzle
Was
132,
entertaining.
and then I guess some with level 3 for 331. Because they don't even say here's your 6x6, they just show the path.
Just go by quick and yeah.
And then there's but the thing is for wait a minute, I just realized we're 40 minutes in and we're still on level 1.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we
It doesn't matter. You have
we
to
make
take
up
an
for
hour.
it.
I have time. Have time around the world. I have
We have to
my
make
own
up for it on
time.
the podcast. I'm gonna have to end in a couple minutes anyway. So
Now, why you
Yeah, no,
cannot take an hour? Because
The
you're not
thing
permitted.
is, we love level 1 for its interstitials, funny puzzles, and crazy answers.
Yeah, and more stuff like. Can you remember more? And the comic moments in there.
I guess
I
we
love
do-
how. For me, like it's kind of like a crime to put in S tier and a level 1 that is bad. For me, like to be a great episode, a level 1 has to be good. If not, just go down to A.
We'll
Depends.
just
The
change
rest of
the
the
stream
performance.
tile to level 1. I guess we'll do that. Here, I changed the stream tile, so now we can't. Fine.
Level 1 individually was originally our plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I guess
So
we'll
on-
do a quick thing for level 3. I mean, not level 3, season 3.
can you remember puzzles?
I guess the one.
But yeah, kind of
My one
season
issue
3
with season
falls
3
down a bit.
I guess my one issue with season 3, this started with season 2, is like pretty much if you got the 100 pointer, you were pretty much guaranteed to move on unless every single person got it right.
Or wrong.
Depends.
Yeah. I wanted to bring this up because I don't know if I brought this up on the last podcast, but it was the Cheyenne stuff where
I
basically
wasn't even there.
Cheyenne. So basically that means you get every single puzzle right, but it's the 100 pointer, and then you automatically lose.
The times that this happened were with Ben from 215, Madeline from 234,
The
and
Woods
there
in
was the Victorious
333.
team and the Woods team.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, the thing though, with Madeline in the Woods' case, it was because of a tiebreaker.
Yeah, it makes sense. Can remember another one when that happened. Roxy, you forgot about Roxy, or did you mention it?
That was
Oh
her
yeah,
own- that was
Roxy.
her own damn
She
fault.
ran out of time.
Yeah, she wasn't there, but what are you doing with your gamepad? Just press it normally. Don't do like different shapes on your hand with the gamepad.
And then-
What are you doing there?
And here's the good news about season 3, though. There was never a time where it was a complete Cheyenne with the 100 pointer over 85.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
that never happened.
That's everything like positive with season 3. Can we just agree that some of y'all would think season 3 is better than season 2? I think kind of the opposite for me. Any of y'all?
See, that's just me because I think it's because season 2 I seen way too much of as a kid.
I thought because of the losing episodes and many many specials at because of that reason.
Well, that's another reason, but I'm saying, like, at the time, it was like I saw the Nicktoons and stuff. That's the reason I didn't do, when I did my reactions when stuff got found, I didn't do season 2, because I specifically, like, knew a lot of the info about the episodes.
And this is
Yeah,
really
for me-
ironic. Do you know what's it's really ironic because a majority of season 2 aired at most twice, whereas season 3 was rerun into the ground, as was season 1.
Well, the other thing we need to keep in mind is that with season 2, some of the episodes were technically uploaded when they got found, so pretty much the
Yeah, you don't need to
entire
react.
Immediately,
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah, Nick Star's Week was uploaded. The co-host
Co-host was
completely
uploaded.
I think Boyd versus well, it took like till 2016 with frickin' Joseph, but like all of those got uploaded. It's like, well, meanwhile the family episodes, literally nothing got found until
Until
July
later
of
on.
July of 2021.
Yeah.
And we got the
21,
freaking
yeah.
worst one.
Because nobody saw the family week or nobody cared.
I saw
Just
them, but I
that's the
didn't
most
see the
underrated
slimed
part.
episodes. No, I always saw the bad episodes. I didn't see the slimed episodes.
I only saw 238 and that's it.
Now, the thing is, well, at least we got 238 for getting slimed, 4th fastest winner.
Yeah, third one I believe it was like
Emily,
third one I believe
and
is
then it
Emily,
was
second is
and-
CJ, and first is Matt Shively.
Okay,
Well,
now
I think it's I believe, not Matt Shively because
Now-
of B.
More-
I
another
feel
thing-
bad because that level 3 on YouTube has like 300,000 views.
But yeah, for me,
Kind of
Kinda Boys and Girls,
overcontroversial,
I find it overrated. Can we just agree that season 2 is the most overrated season ever?
Yeah.
Like, I believe the most forgotten is season 3. Season 1 is in the middle for me.
Well, season 3 at least has a reason because it was poor airing.
Yeah, just
and
can we wait on? Can you add a day like a Friday to add season 3 episodes? But
Yes,
no,
and I-
they decided to wait to 2014 to air the rest.
Oh, Jeremy said season 3 just doesn't live up to the hype of the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, I can see that
And it was-
because
it-
Mhm. it's
which
kind of
translate-
rush.
It kind of translated a little bit worse than Double Dare did to Family Double Dare.
But we don't talk about it in here.
Oh, I want to bring up, I guess, a game show. I think I brought this up before. With the Cheyenne thing. Okay. Sorry, I'm about to end the podcast. I have to quit now.
Well, I guess I'll do my outro then.
We had a good time. Some things just don't go as we planned.
As we
but
planned. Yeah.
We
Thank you
do-
guys for watching Inside the Brains.
Yep.
Tune in next week so we can talk about anything more Brainchers that you enjoy. Until then, see you next time.
Hopefully
Thanks
we'll
for
discuss
watching.
all of level 2.
Texas, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania.